Another method of prayer is journaling. Some may think journaling as in writing a diary. Well, that's not necessarily the same thing. Writing a diary is more like writing events that happen in life or in your life. Well, what I'm referring to is spiritual journaling, which is an inner dialogue with God. Okay? So, saints kept many different journals, such as Saint Therese of Lisieux and Saint Faustina. The whole purpose is to have this relationship with God. So when preparing for journaling, obviously you gotta have the journal, okay? And then it's also important to have the pens as well, okay? And preferably multiple pens would be good too. That way, in case one runs out, you can keep going uninterrupted, okay? And then a quiet place would be great too, because the purpose of journaling is to be in the presence with God. So not only find a quiet place, but find a quiet time. And for every person it could vary based on where you feel the sense of quietness, and you can listen to the voice of God in silence. And then finally, have a Bible or some kind of spiritual reading would be helpful too. Again, every person varies. Okay? So when you're journaling, begin with a prayer. And then afterwards, read and find something that stands out to you. And then next, write. Now, one thing nice about journaling, you don't need to worry about what anyone else thinks about it. It's only between you and God. So just write whatever comes in your heart. Because the most important prayer you can give is an honest prayer. And then finally, reflect. Look at where you are in your relationship with God. The whole purpose of journaling is to examine where you're at. Because as Socrates would say, a life unexamined is not worth living. And as religious, we also do an examination of conscience every day. So it's very important to really reflect on where you're at in relationship with God. Look at the graces, and also where you fell short, to recognize God's grace.